In your initial interview with Mr. Acevedo, which was conducted by yourself and a fellow detective, did Mr. Acevedo confess?
No.
Why was the interview ended?
It was time to regroup, so we released Mr. Acevedo.
And how would you characterize the progress of your investigation at that point?
We felt we had our guy, and it was just going to take some time.
What was Mr. Rodriguez's reaction when you told him that the main suspect in the assault on his mother was walking out the door?
He was a little frustrated, which was understandable.
When did you see Mr. Acevedo again?
At his apartment in Brooklyn, later that afternoon.
With whom did you go to Mr. Acevedo's apartment?
Lieutenant Rodriguez.
How did you gain entry into Mr. Acevedo's apartment?
We knocked on the door, he let us in.
He let you in?
Yes.
At that time, did Mr. Acevedo confess to the assault on Lieutenant Rodriguez's mother?
Eventually, yes.
And did Lieutenant Rodriguez threaten Mr. Acevedo's life in order to obtain that confession?
No, he did not.
You didn't hear Lieutenant Rodriguez tell Mr. Acevedo, "You're a dead man, I'll kill you," all the while with a gun in Mr. Acevedo's throat?
Objection, leading.
Your Honor, permission to treat Detective Olivera as a hostile witness.
Go ahead, Mr. Sinclair. The witness can answer.
Lieutenant Rodriguez never said any of that.
Lieutenant Rodriguez, who was interviewing a suspect he believed assaulted his mom, was what? Calm?
He was professional.
Are you asking us to believe that Hector Acevedo, certainly no stranger to the legal system, suddenly and spontaneously gave it up?
We convinced him a confession would get him favorable treatment.
Oh, that's all it took. A common, lame tactic about favorable treatment that Mr. Acevedo has doubtless heard 1,000,000 times and knows firsthand is not true.
Objection. I don't recall that testimony from Mr. Acevedo.
Sustained.
Detective, have you ever heard of the blue wall of silence? Cops backing up cops regardless of the truth?
Objection.
I'll allow it.
I've testified to how it went down, Counselor.
If you say so, Detective. No further questions.